What is up, my gravy babies, and welcome to episode 41 of Amazing Cultivation Simulator. So here's the changelog if you're interested. They added some new flooring styles and spirit contracts. There you go, if you're interested. There you go. So it's been a few days. I've had some headaches, had my mother's birthday. It's probably some laziness. But whatever. I'm here now, guys. I might have stared at a map for like a longer time than you'd want. Way too much EU4. If you're curious about EU4, it's called Europa Universalis 4. It's by Paradox. They'll rob you with their DLC prices. Now, was she like struck by lightning? Yeah, but she's got frostbite. She's recovering at least. Um, a beacon of bright light pierces through the clouds, often appears at Mount Lucian. In recent days, it is said some precious artifact is about to be unearthed there. Wonderful. Just what we need. I'm just kidding. I really don't need it. You're hungry. Interesting. Breakthrough. Let's see. He has a shitty mental state. Currently. Follower bonus. Distress. And divinity. So we're definitely going to need more followers. So go for an adventure god. You gotta go say hi, trade happy thoughts with people. Let me see. What were we doing? Didn't Exalt Insect have something? They needed a gnarled vine. Which I don't think anyone was selling. These guys would sell me some wicked flux, which um uh, why can't you guys just appreciate some good stuff? You you really want my go board, you sick bastard. Very well. That's fine. Now, do I want to have GZ eat this? Probably not. I'll probably just need to keep stuffing Simply Real full. Simply Real, stop sleeping. You're gonna eat that. You're almost to 12k, and then you gotta refine your key. Wait, how'd you get hurt? Oh, you're a little cold, okay. I guess they're gonna try to make some winter clothes. Gotta make some thick clothes. Doo doo doo, everyone's cold this winter. Is no season good for wood cultivators? Spring means wood. Okay. I guess I'll just wait for spring. That's fine. Oh, it's fucking autumn? I thought it was winter. Oh, whatever. Well, he's cultivating at least. 3 tribulations he can do for increased stuffy stuffs. Shang is now mentally unstable. I can bind my like my soul into an artifact, I think, but like I don't know. A mantle. How do I make a mantle? I wasn't paying attention. No idea. Think Jeezy is he doing a breakthrough? Probably. Situ, don't be lazy. You don't have a bright future, Yi. I'm gonna be honest with you. Your future is dark. How are you doing? You are going up to fulfillment. Interesting. Who is this? Situ? Did, I never gave you your own spot, did I? You are a fire cultivator. Um, and what goes into fire? Maybe I can just have him share it down here. Sure. I'll put that down here. Go over here, produce. I would like some wood. Alms stone bridge. We use stones. Could someone put the kitchen out? And now we have heavy snow, which is most likely not good. It is good. Never mind. Simply real. If I got your state of mind up, and we got to a decent part of the day for you. Now what could we get you to? Still just a 4 quality. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Um, High grade golden core, 1 to 3. Um, should I? I should probably just keep Simply Real. We want a 1 or a 2 to the best of our ability, at least. I do like heavy snow. But, heavy rain or regular rain or something could still suffice for that, so, which we made, useless little slut, learn. Well, what happens if he goes? He understood all. I was hoping it'd be different since he's a god, but apparently not. If only people wanted my lotus roots. Yeah, I'll put 300 lotus roots in the fucking trade area. I go. G-A. Not alchemy. Craft. Why don't you craft this go board into something? I want to see what we can do with the go board. That'd be cool. Um, okay. And we need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And this will be Situ's, Situ. There you go. So stop. Don't hang out in that shitty location. A mysterious cavern appeared on the ground. Ancient cultivators are starting to appear in this realm more often. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. Fuck. No. Oh no. We're all gonna fucking die. We're all gonna die. Get to cultivating, you lazy fuckers. It's gonna ask me for sacrifices. Okay, I don't. Am I supposed to? Should I just. You know what? Should I? Right. Soil. Please fill this up with soil, elder disciples. We're gonna have to appease some some cave. Do your best. Wait, I'm gonna need you to become God. They welcomed him. Stayed a few days. He toured around. Aw. Thank you guys. He gave me some spirit soul gems. They're so nice. Ancient cultivator being present at Reed Village. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's send, I guess, way over. Since he has the highest cultivation. It's gonna like piss him off. Like, why'd they send some kind of ugly guy, not a hot girl? Let me go fight your set. And then we're gonna have to fight him. What's wrong? You have frostbite. You do not get along with this law very well, it seems. Um, what do you have? Um, what do you need for fire law? Need more intelligence, some constitution, some intelligence, and some luck. Okay, Situ, that's honestly not that bad. Um, Quidao, why don't you teach him um this? Now, why don't you teach him that? So he should go from have a way easier time now. No, not even a little bit. That's good. Way's about to arrive at the place. Jiang just crafted the artifact. The go board. The slaughter scroll. You know what? It's not that bad. It's just kind of just doesn't have a ton of power. But I mean, hey, good job, Jiang. It's good to get some practice in. Search for him. Ask about the mysterious cavern. Zhu Bingling pricked up and has quite a long chat with Wei and even gave them a feng shui relic. As you were going, you learned about many giant beasts from antiquity from Zhu Buang. Morality seal, bestiary unlocked. Consult the bestiary through the secret menu. Secret menu. Oh, is this is this it? Blood Dragon. Eruption. Underground water veins dealing damage to a target and turning the area into shallow water. Flood Dragon draws power from ancient water and summons thunder strikes to deal damage to the target. Use Dragon Might to force nearby animals to attack. Water Compaction. If Flood Dragon's ki drops to 75% or less, it will absorb all water and steam from the location to stack the power of Water Spirit and transform into a true dragon. And then if it turns into a true dragon, Eruption of Underground Water, the charge. Inhalation, deeply to accelerate the water consumption of all enemies in the map and stack the power of water for itself. Flood Dragon marks the character for a period of time after which the character's artifact will countercharge with half of its max ki, dealing great damage to all characters within 5 space of the marked unit. If the Flood Dragon is counter active with the artifact's element, the effect will double. Otherwise, it will be reduced to half. Nearby animals to attack, and refines all corpses in the area for recovery, and to stack the power of the water spirit. The last one was kind of scary. Um, the Phoenix. Iridescent Flame. Phoenix blows blazing flames, continuously dealing damage to a target with a chance of lighting up nearby ground. Fuse marks character for a period of time, and when it ends, deals huge damage to the area within 2 spaces of the character, distributed evenly to all creatures in the area. If Phoenix is counteractive with the marked character stats, damage is increased by 200%. Firekeeper. Phoenix breathes in deeply to absorb all fire in the location, recovering ki and gaining the power of Fire Spirit based on the amount of absorbed fire. Fire Eruption. When the power of the Fire Spirit reaches 100 stacks, Phoenix will enter the Inferno form and risk its life to release 16 feathers of Fire Spirit for the attack. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm going to die. Inferno Hold. Phoenix needs to consume the power of the Fire Spirit to maintain its Inferno form. When all the power is consumed, Phoenix will return to its original form and try to retrieve the feathers, each of which helps to recover 10% of its ki. Ew. All metal cultivators were fuck you. Um, so, and then the last is risks its life to release the essence of fire, raising the temperature of the whole area in an attempt to burn the place to ashes. Oh dear, god damn, okay. God of Eternal Day. Torch Dragon shows up in its Yang form and gains 1 stack of Solar Flare Breath every 6 seconds. Solar Flare Breath will be transformed to an equal amount of Lunar Frost Breath after form switch. Thunder of Impiety. Torch Dragon unleashes its divine power to call upon Yang Thunder filled with hatred to deal damage to target and temporarily increase target's condemnation by 2. The higher the target's condemnation, the greater the damage. Dragon Breath. Torch Dragon blows a heavy dragon breath toward one direction, attaching a benign dragon avatar and dealing damage to every enemy touched by the breath. The higher the target's condemnation, the greater the damage. Releases upon the target with the lowest condemnation, deals great damage if target's condemnation is higher than 50. They will be heavily injured and lose control over their ki. Uncontrolled ki will explode, deal damage to targets within 3 spaces, and eventually be absorbed by Torch Dragon into 20 stacks of Solar Flare Breath. Karmic Transformation. When Solar Flare Breath reaches 100 stacks, it will unleash the manifestations of Karma Force and attach Benign Dragon Avatar to all inner disciples. Yin Yang Rage. When Torch Dragon's egg is destroyed, it will disrupt the rule of Yin and Yang, deal damage to all enemies, and hatch all the eggs of Yang that have not been suppressed. It will then fly into the air, create 3 eggs of Yin, and reappear in its eternal night form. During the form switch, Torch Dragon will gain 50 stacks of Lunar Frost breath, And all the debuffs of condemnation caused by thunder of impiety will be cleared. Phantom Shadow, created by Torch Dragon, the benign dragon avatar, and its eternal day form continuously recovers ki for Torch Dragon. The avatar's ki and spell power are related to the character's condemnation when the avatar is created. The higher the target's condemnation, the greater the ki and spell power. Egg of Yang. When released in Yin Yang Rage, Torch Dragon will hatch all eggs of the Yang in the area, creating a huge threat that is Dragon's servant. Egg of Yang can only be suppressed with very ominous feng shui. God of Eternal Night. Torch Dragon shows up in its yin form and gains one stack of Lunar Frost Breath every 6 seconds. Um, Yin Thunder, filled with divine will to damage the target, and reduce their mental state by 2. The lower target's mental state, the greater the damage. Demon Dragon Breath. Torch Dragon blows a heavy dragon breath toward one direction, attaching a malignant dragon avatar and dealing damage to every enemy touched by the breath. The lower the target's mental state, the greater the damage. Evil Abyss releases upon the target with the highest mental state and deals great damage. If the target's mental state is lower than 30, they will be heavily injured and lose control over their ki. Uncontrolled ki will explode, deal damage to targets within 3 spaces, and eventually be absorbed by the Torch Dragon into 20 stacks of Lunar Frost Breath. Demon Shapeshifting. When Lunar Frost Breath reaches 100 stacks, it will unleash the manifestations of demonic force and attach malignant dragon avatars to all of their disciples. Yin Yang Rage. When Torch Dragon's egg is destroyed, it will disrupt the rule of Yin and Yang, deal damage to all enemies, and hatch all eggs of Yin that have not been suppressed. It will then fly into the air, create 3 eggs of Yang, and reappear in its eternal day form. During the form switch, Torch Dragon will gain 50 stacks of Solar Flare breath, and all the debuffs of mental state caused by the thunder of divinity will be cleared. Phantom Shadow, created by Torch Dragon in its Eternal Night form, releases artifacts to attack its enemy. The avatar's ki and spell power related to the character's mental state when the avatar is created. And then, the other one is, when released in Yin Yang Rage, Torch Dragon will hatch all eggs of Yin in the area, creating dragon servants. Egg of Yin can be suppressed with very auspicious feng shui. In its eternal day form, only yin elements like metal and water can deal damage to it, and it absorbs damage from yang elements like fire and wood. In its eternal night form, only yang elements like fire and wood can deal damage to it, and it absorbs damage from yin elements like metal and water. Earth element ignores its forms, but only deals a small amount of damage. Rage of the Creed Heavens Mind Shielding. When its eye is destroyed in Eternal Night, Torch Dragon will call upon the Rage of the Creed of Heaven to create Mind Shielding for the character that destroyed the eye, reducing their mental state by 100 for a year. If the character survives Mind Shielding, their mental state will permanently increase by 20. Jesus Christ. When its eye is destroyed in Eternal Day form, create Inferno of Karma for the character, increasing the condemnation by 1,000 per year. If their character survives Inferno of Karma, their condemnation will permanently reduce by 200. There's a heavenly scale between the Torch Dragon's eyebrows that only shows up after it has released Yin Yang Rage twice. Chaos Cheat is the source of the Torch Dragon's power that only shows up between the eyebrows after its eyes and heavenly scales are destroyed. Does this have secrets? Oh, yes. Flood Dragon is a water element, more susceptible to earth damage, less to water damage, and even less to fire damage. Metal damage will be absorbed. Are you telling me I'm gonna get fucked? That's what it sounds like. If the rainstorm is dissipated, Flood Dragon will consume a great amount of the power of the Water Spirit to enter State of Fury, causing an increase in all stats for 120 seconds. After Dragon's Wrath, Flood Dragon will resummon a rainstorm and deal great damage to the character that dissipated the previous rainstorm. If Flood Dragon is counteracted with the character's stats, the effect will double, or be half. Cold Prison. If one part of the Flood Dragon's body is destroyed, it will exhale a freezing cold breath toward the location of the character that destroyed the part. Affected by the breath, the area will remain extremely cold for months. When the power of the Water Spirit reaches 100 stacks, Flood Dragon will use the destructive power to eliminate all creatures within its attack range and turn the area into water. In True Dragon's form, Flood Dragon's Claw will be shielded by the power of True Dragon, become indestructible. Hmm. Dragon Barrier. Born with a protective barrier that keeps its body parts from being destroyed. Only when it is in rage mode, its protection barrier will focus on its core and the other parts will weaken. Blood Dragon will show its prismatic scale only after releasing Dragon Wrath 3 times. Secrets. Phoenix is of the fire element, susceptible to water damage, less to fire damage, and even less to metal damage. Wood damage will be absorbed. When it rains, Phoenix will enter its rage mode and stop actions to immediately release Firestruck to nearby ground 3 times in a row. Deals great damage to enemies in the area. Firestruck target areas with more fire and water elements first. Phoenix will immediately release Firekeeper after enraged Phoenix and then dissipate clouds, maintaining the sunny weather for a period of time. If Burning Pupil. If one part of the Phoenix's body is destroyed, it will focus its power of true fire on releasing Burning Pupil to stay at the character that destroyed the part, dealing increasingly higher damage, and the Phoenix's body will weaken for its lack of defense during the attack. Dead Phoenix will be transformed into a Phoenix egg and try to absorb Ki within 49 days in order to be reborn. During this period, if the Phoenix egg exhausts its Ki, the Phoenix will completely die. If it fully recharges its Ki, the Phoenix will be reborn. It will also die if the egg fails to absorb enough Ki within 49 days. Wings of the Fire Spirit. In the Firestruck form, Phoenix wings are protected by the feathers of the Fire Spirit, and thus nearly indestructible. The wings can only be destroyed after it has released feathers of the Fire Spirit in its infernal form. Sun Crystal. The Phoenix's Sun Crystal is the essence of all its great power, and only water artifacts can deal damage to it. Fuck, that was a lot to read. I assume it's going from left to right. That was so much to read. Holy shit, my mouth is tired, guys. That's yeah. You know what? This is enough. This is enough. My fucking throat's sore. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.